Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general energy reading for you guys. This is as part of the collective Christmas countdown. So we're on day 10, the 10th of December. These are timeless readings, so it's kind of whenever you come across this reading where it's most likely going to resonate for you. They're not specific to any zodiac signs or anything like that. It's just if this story resonates type thing, okay? So if it does pertain to love, which it most likely will do, I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind. So please use your own discernment and flip the roles to however this best fits with your situation, but please do not make this story fit, okay? So let's look into this. Let's find out what's happening with the collective for today. What do they need to know? Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus sign. So I do have the zodiac readings available on the channel as well, guys. So if you would like to have a look at those, they are for your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus placements, okay? Now, this is really quite strange. I feel like this kind of overriding sense of anxiety and nervousness for some reason, like out of the blue, like I've been absolutely fine all morning, and now doing this reading, I'm literally sitting here, feel like my voice is all shaky, I'm unsure about things, it just feels very strange. Whew. Okay, so I feel like I'm taking on someone's energy and they're highly strung as of right now, very stressed, very anxious, they're going through a lot. But obviously let's have a look and see what's going on with this, okay? Deep breath. Angels of love and light, can we please get clear, concise messages for the collective? What do they need to know for today, please? Obviously, you guys can leave a timestamp if you wish as well. What do they need to know? What do they need to know? Oh, wow. 10 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, no wonder somebody's stressed. Oh, maybe they don't feel like they have the support in their life as of right now. They could be dealing with a long-term family home or situation. That's really been troubling them. They're really quite upset about this. Maybe they don't feel like they've got solid support from people around them, and they feel very alone as of right now. I'm getting lone wolf for some reason. Somebody feels like the lone wolf. Oh, okay. Oh gosh. Yeah, look at that. 7 of Swords. 5 of Swords in reverse. Somebody definitely just wants peace in their life and they've been left out in the cold and they want to come out of it. Somebody's really trying to leave an unhappy situation. Most likely a toxic, relatively, I'm getting abusive even. If not physically abusive, then emotionally, mentally abusive relationship or situationship, where there's been a lot of mind games, deception, there's been lies, there's been a lot of underhandedness. Somebody who is trying to win at all costs in a particular situation. I'm getting the sense trying to make someone feel blocked from their blessings or cut them off from their blessings. Somebody feels like someone stole something from them. Somebody's in a stalemate as of right now. They are really stuck at a crossroads, not sure what to do with their life. They don't know which way to turn. They're trying to turn their back on things of the past, but they want to make sure that they're doing it the right way. They don't want to come across as this kind of thief here, like leaving in the middle of the night. They want to do it properly. They don't want any drama, they just want peace. And I feel like this person kind of wants respect from other people because they're going about something the right way. They don't want them to think less of them. Yeah, wow. Oh my gosh, another 5. Look at that, 5, 5, 5. Huge changes are coming in for this person or for your love interest or yourself. There's been a lot of chaos. Look at all that drama. Someone is in mental conflict as of right now, and they're needing to chill. They're needing to take time to go within and try and follow and trust their intuition here, especially to do with a third party situation with the Three of Cups in reverse. Somebody's really trying to use their own discernment, because there's a lot going on right now. A lot of people are sticking their oar in, trying to decipher what this person should be doing or shouldn't be doing, and that's why they're in a stagnation. They're at a stalemate. Yeah, it's to do with someone's security, to do with their finances. Yeah, look at that Hangman energy. Oh my gosh, someone is in limbo as of right now, and they're needing to be in limbo because they need to go within here with the Hermit energy. That's literally what I've been saying, that this person needs to isolate themselves because they're incredibly stressed. I feel like they're awakening to something, potentially one-sided relationships here, a lot of selfish energy with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. People just trying to get out of them whatever they can get from them, and they're needing to be in deep solitude as of right now, to then get the bigger picture. I'm getting bird's eye view on their life and decipher how to get through the chaos, get through the mess I'm getting. I know those cards didn't come out that way, but yeah, somebody is trying to become self-sufficient in something, but they're not getting where they're getting to as of right now. Look at that trickster energy here with the Magician coming out reversed. They feel played, they feel tricked in something. I'm getting played at their own game. Maybe somebody feels like they got played at their own game and they didn't realise it, and now they're seeing the bigger picture of it, and this has made them very unhappy here with the Nine of Cups in reverse. Somebody, look at that, somebody wants things to turn around. They know that if they're going to have a new beginning, they can't keep lying to themselves about something, and that's eventually when they'll have the breakthrough about cutting off certain people who are wanting to work with them and who aren't working with them, like cutting off people who don't have the same vision, the same goal as them, so they can start a brand new passionate beginning in their life. Even though after all of this is incredibly difficult and heartbreaking, someone is making decisions because they can't feel like, I'm getting dragged through the mud for some reason. Somebody can't feel like they're dragged through the mud anymore. You may have been under the impression that this person's life was, you know, hunky-dory, that everything was great with them. You know, the illusionist here, but the illusion is going to be revealed, that actually there was a lot going on behind closed doors that you did not know about, and this will actually potentially shock you and maybe even upset you, because you could have a lot of love for this person and a lot of care for this person, but they definitely feel like they've been given the short straw that they're needing to heal from. Look at that with the Four of Swords showing itself. You see how this person is laying on top of this other sword? There's something that they're holding back. They're not telling you everything. And maybe they feel like they can't tell you everything as of right now because they're very heartbroken from this situation. So you may be in very little contact with each other as of right now. This person may be feeling relatively drained, and there hasn't been the transparency between the two of you, and most likely they're trying to heal themselves because potentially they gave their power to other people and other relationships that don't necessarily serve them. Yeah, look at that, they've been breadcrumbed. With the Six of Pentacles in reverse, things have been very unbalanced, and potentially they have this recognition with whatever's been going on in their life that they potentially breadcrumbed you, and now they want peace with you, and they're strategically trying to figure out how to heal the connection and to then eventually open up to let you know with this particular truth that they should have been clearer with you about what was going on in their life, with the Ten of Cups in reverse and the Magician in reverse. potentially this person will let you know, they will eventually shed the light that there has been maybe a breakup or other people kind of meddling in with your connection. Look at that, because there's been confusion. You may have been very confused from this whole thing, this whole situation to do with this person, about what was actually going on in their life, and you kind of only got drips and drabs of information to do with what was happening with this person. They only gave you what they wanted you to see, and they weren't very clear and honest and didn't give you the full picture. And look at that, they were unreliable in some sort of way. But they want to have a new beginning here with the Fool, and they're going to come forward towards you and clear up the crap I'm getting. Balance things out. Look at that with the Justice card, with the King of Swords. Potentially they're now seeing the bigger picture, and they're no longer in kind of like fantasy land, as it were, or trying to put under the illusion that they actually want to have a new beginning in their life, in their personal life, but also in their life with you, because they want a reunion here with the Six of Cups. They recognise that there is something so much more significant between the two of you, and that's why things need to be balanced out. So yeah, they're looking out for you here with the Three of Wands, but they can't come forward towards you as of yet with the Knight of Cups in reverse and have a new beginning, because potentially they could be dealing with a karmic partner here. Yeah. What else is going on here? What else do they need to know for today? Thank you. Look at that. There's a block in communication for this person coming forward towards you and showing this particular light, because there's been rumours, there's been a lot of gossip, malicious gossip. People are really like talking a lot about your person, or maybe even you, or both of you, to do with the connection. There's been a lot of mind games here, and the reason there's the block is because this person may have come across as they didn't care and they've been playing mind games with you, or they've had that with other people as well, and they're getting a taste of their own medicine for some reason. That's what's coming through. They're not sure who to trust now, and potentially you may be unsure about whether to trust this person because of what has been going on in the past. Yeah, look at that. Judgment in reverse. Yeah, because somebody was selfish. Somebody was selfish. Somebody's trying to leave onto calmer waters to get away maybe from a baby mama or a baby daddy here with the Empress. Maybe they felt trapped, like it was a prison. We have the Devil card here, which is Capricorn. We have Taurus, Libra. We have Sagittarius here. Somebody's definitely trying to let go of something, but they feel blocked as of right now, and maybe in a little bit of victim mentality here with the Eight of Swords. This kind of self-inflicted kind of, I'm getting pity party for some reason. So somebody may be feeling like wallowing in self-pity as of right now, because they're having to deal with someone or a particular situation. But they made a bad judgment call on something. Maybe they made a bad judgment call with you, but also with another situation as well. They ignored their intuition and didn't follow the inner calling of what they needed to do. They ignored it for a very long time. And now I feel like things have just kind of got worse and worse and worse. It's like one bad thing leading to another bad thing, leading to another bad thing. And your person could be, or you, however this resonates, could be trying to decipher, like, why is one bad thing happening another? It doesn't seem to matter. Whatever I end up doing, why are things still not happening for me? Like, people, like, that's why this person's kind of like, oh, why me? Why me? Why is it going on with me? Why is it to do with me? Why is this all happening to me? And this person needs to change their mindset and go, it's not happening to me, it's happening for me. And they're not clearly seeing that as of yet. So that's why they're overthinking all of this, you know, this stuff that's been going on, is because their mindset feels like, it's like saying to them, their ego is saying to them, you know, everything's happening to me. And it's actually happening for this person, because it needs this person to wake them up, because they're trying to get into the transition of waking up, potentially even spiritually right now, to have that realization that these things are all happening for this person, not to this person. And it's triggering them to wake them up, to go, you can change your life, you just need to have a different perspective. But they've ignored the calling for a very long time. But this person wants to have a fresh start, but potentially they feel like they're not allowing themselves to have a fresh start. I feel like there's some sort of deeper wounds here. Now this is, I feel like I'm just kind of like channeling, guys, like rather than necessarily the pulling of the cards, but that's what's coming through. So yeah, there's blocks in your communication, there's blocks in your connection moving on forward because of something deeper that's going on here that potentially we may not necessarily see as of yet. Whew, what's going on? Thank you. Justice, look at that. Justice is eventually going to be balanced with the Two of Pentacles. Look at that. Once this person has this recognition of knowing that if they take the time to separate themselves and to really kind of address these particular, I'm getting address these wounds, so they could have potential wounds that they're needing to address, maybe even childhood wounds here with the Page, because the Page is to do with children. I'm getting guilt wounds, guilt, abandonment, definitely inner child stuff, something from childhood. Somebody is really trying to balance their life as of right now, and eventually everything will come to balance when it's being healed, and then they'll gain the clarity they need here with the King of Swords. And once this person's gained the clarity, then they'll be able to converse with you clearly and concisely and have the new beginning with you here with the Fool. Look at that. Aries energy. We've got Libra on the table with Justice. But it's not going to go without its trials and tribulations here with the Three of Swords. It's going to be very painful, of course, because then you're having to sit and decipher between all the BS that's been in front of you for all of this time in order to be able to figure out, to have a new beginning. And it can be really quite difficult. So, what else here, please? Yeah, there are definitely people around as of right now who are trying to prevent a connection moving forward, for someone to be able to offer someone else something. And this is making someone very unhappy here with the Sun being in reverse. Yeah, look at that. A reunion is being postponed because there's potentially other people in the way, but also someone is having to address certain issues within themselves. They're carrying a load of self-doubt right now that they can't have a reunion, that they're not going to be successful. I'm getting neglect wounds for some reason as well. Someone is fearful that somebody is gonna neglect somebody else because they've been neglected. I'm really sorry, guys, if this is like triggering anyone, but I'm just kind of going with whatever I'm being kind of told to kind of give out with the messages. Yeah, somebody is really unhappy right now that they can't go forward to someone here with the Chariot being in reverse until they've let go. Oh my God, I can't even make it up, guys. Until they let go of the blocks that they have in their life, potentially to do with themselves, because, and look at that, that's to do with the inner child here. We have the little child that's sitting on the horse, and this is the inner child card. So with everything I've just been saying earlier about childhood issues, there's an imbalance between masculine and feminine energies, and until someone let go of what they need to, and especially here, look at that, with the Devil energy, Capricorn, this is to do with the ego, this is to do with shadow work, this is to do with arrogance and pride and lust and guilt and shame and abandonment and those types of things. Manipulation. Someone is really having to really address themselves before they're able to come forward towards you and plan to come towards you. They even may have had commitment issues in the past too, here with the Hierophant being in reversed, and they're definitely being called on it here with Judgment. And this person could be incredibly confused as of right now. I'm also getting that potentially this person may feel even embarrassed to come forward towards you, to face you, because of they may have this kind of eye-opening. That's why the reunion's postponed, because they feel like, I'm getting cowardly lion, like they're just running away. They're running away. Maybe they self-sabotage the connection because they had other issues that maybe they didn't see. See how this devil is sitting behind these two people, and they're making sure that the light's behind these people so they can't see the door. They know that they're chained to something, but they don't know that they're chained to this door. And the door, they can easily walk out whenever, but they don't know the door is there. They don't know that's the door. They just know that they're chained to something. But this person knows that all they need to do is they need to look up this kind of, this darkness, as it were, because we all have light and dark within us. And it's this sense of duality, and it's not necessarily about eradicating the dark, because without the dark we don't have light, and without the light we don't have the dark. So it's about, I'm getting dancing with the devil, and about being able to mutually dance together. And this person is realised they're chained to something, but they're needing to take the time to figure out what it is that they're chained to and why they're chained to it. And particularly they may have had beliefs here. This is to do with beliefs, with the Hierophant being in reverse. Maybe they need to rebel about certain beliefs. Yeah, rebel against beliefs that they may have been told as they were growing up through other people, or other people supposedly giving them advice or what have you. And they're recognizing that the reason they're not moving forward is because potentially they may have listened to very poor advice from other people who didn't really know any better at the time, because potentially they may not even really address their own issues, so they just projected their fears onto your person. And so therefore this person may have felt incredibly stuck, when really all they need to do is kind of feel out the chain here, and then eventually it will lead them to this door. They just got to go to the root of the problem, and then once they realise where they're hooked up at, they can open it and walk out at any time. They can leave. And they don't have to feel trapped. Oh my gosh, this is so deep, guys. Whew. I don't even feel the need to clarify, because I feel like there's so much going on here. But this person, they want to bring balance to the connection between the two of you. And they see something more significant, maybe even engagement and marriage between the two of you, and it's being postponed. They want to be clear with you, but they know that there has been some sort of deception, and anything that's been shone a light with the connection, it will come through. They do want to work on it, but they may not show off the impression that they want to work on it. Actually, I'm going to clarify. Sorry if this reading gets a bit longer, but I feel like this is an incredibly specific message. So why is the Magician here? Oh, 3 of Cups. There's the illusion of the third party. Comes straight out the deck. And here we are with the High Priestess. You know this already. Cancer energy. Secret. You know the reason that this person is going through what they're going through, because they need to wait to be enlightened. Oh my gosh. With the Hangman, Pisces energy, with the Hermit, with the Virgo, with the World, we have Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius and Leo. Somebody's needing to close out a cycle of hurt here to then embrace something brand new. And you know that you're holding back from this person because you know what they have to do, go through the dark night of the soul in order to be successful, to close something out that's been very painful. Until that happens, there's no movement forward. And that's why you could be setting your boundaries very high with this person, because you much rather stay in separation from them than before they're ready to have a more balanced connection rather than them just kind of rushing in with the Knight of Swords. Magician. Scorpio energy with the Death card and the Ace of Cups. This person's having to go through a rebirth. They're having to go through a metamorphosis. They're having to end an old cycle, because this illusion of them receiving some sort of fulfillment from these other connections or other people wasn't really giving them what they were hoping it was going to give them. It may have just made them feel even worse, and they're now having to get away from them. They've grown up a little bit, and they've grown up away from these particular relationships, these superficial relationships, and now they want other things in their life. Yeah, look at that. They want love. They don't want to feel stuck anymore. They want to move on, because they're fed up of carrying all of this crap and feeling like they're missing out on something more, rather than kind of sticking around potentially with a third party situation where people were just very manipulative and unreliable and vengeful and all these other different things. Yeah, they want to go on forward, look into the future, and have their Nine of Cups with the Ace of Cups, with the Knight of Cups, add that up with the Ten of Cups being upright. That's what they want. That's the fulfillment that they want. Why is Justice here? Why is Justice here? This situation, all of this, has really challenged your person's identity. They're challenging it now. And that's what I was saying earlier with all of that kind of inner work. It's challenging them into the recognition of what they want to invest in or what they shouldn't be investing in, and realizing that people are just taking and taking from them. Look at that. Taking and taking from them. Didn't really care here with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. But Justice is coming in to balance that. And then they'll eventually get their peace. And peace and quiet I'm getting, so that they can work on themselves after feeling really ungrounded. They felt like they were entrapped in their environment, yearning for something else here with the Three of Wands. But their justice will come for them for that. They're realising that they don't have to settle for less anymore. Balance is coming in, beautiful. They're having to be patient with themselves, but also they want a healing and reconciliation with you and to bring in balance with your connection. And they know that when they do this, when they transform themselves, they will eventually be able to come forward. But they've been very hurt in other relationships or situationships and things. That's why they haven't expressed their feelings. And they feel relatively unhopeful that you and them won't be able to have a reunion or reconciliation or move things forward together, but you will do, because it's destined here with the Wheel of Fortune. You will eventually move on forward together. But there's stagnation as of right now. Somebody's really, look at that, stagnation. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. But when he's reverse, that's no movement whatsoever. Why Strength here, please? This person recognises that you and them have a very strong soulmate connection, and they're trying to mature themselves so that you and them can have something, but they're having to go through a lot. Potentially you've already done all of this work on yourself, and now it's this person's turn to do the same thing so that you and them could be together. Look at that. The Hangman and the Devil. This person you've gone through all of this and you've become enlightened. But now your person has to do exactly the same thing. And it's not easy. It's having new perspective on why the challenges are there in our life in the first place. Why strength here? In reverse. Yeah. They've got a lot going on in their head as of right now. That's why they can't come forward towards you with the Knight of Swords in reverse. Even though of what you don't see, you're going to get some communication from this person and it's going to be the truth. They want to travel to see you, but they have a lot going on in their life right now. They want to tell you that they felt stuck with the World in reverse. They felt stuck. They're frustrated. They've got people interfering in their life. They've had enough of it, basically. They're interested, but they can't show you as of yet. Potentially they have a lot of people trying to fight for their attention as of right now. And so therefore that's why they're stressed, because they can't show you anything, because people are just sapping from them, I'm getting, like taking from them. Well, King of Wands. Oh, not King of Wands, well, Three of Wands. So King of Wands came out, so you could be dealing with a fire sign, or you could yourself be a fire sign, or somebody's needing to take more power, their power back, and to move themselves forward. Become stronger in themselves, like they have this inner strength, or they have the ability to be stronger, to build, I'm getting spiritual strength as well, inner strength, you know, rather than just being strong on the outside. This is really testing this person's resolve to be strong on the inside as well. You may live at a distance from this person, but they're trying to leave whatever is unhealthy as of right now to move on from that, so eventually you and them could have something. And you could have this new love between the two of you, or it feel like new love. But it's complicated. But just because it's complicated doesn't mean that it can't be, you know, eventually explained. Somebody's definitely going to come back to you though. But they are withdrawn as of right now, because they're going through it. They're definitely having to protect themselves against other people. Fighting for what they believe, I'm getting. And it, you know, who gives a crap about what everybody else believes? At the end of the day, it's down to you and what you believe. Because, you know, the word belief, people can tell you, it's like, you know how I was saying earlier about that kind of poor advice from other people's beliefs. You break up the word belief and you have lie in the middle. So regardless of what other people believe, their beliefs are, they don't necessarily mean that they're true. They're just their beliefs. So you can change your beliefs, because the beliefs, they're just kind of lies. So it's kind of like uncovering the mystery eventually of what that is, and someone's really getting through that. Wow, this is deep, guys. I was not expecting this whatsoever, but this person has been wearing a mask and they're going to take it off. You will have healing in your connection at some point, and I feel like they're very protective of you as well. But I feel like they also want to make sure that because they're carrying a lot in their life right now, that you're not going to be dragged in the midst of it. So they're separating themselves as of right now from you to make sure that the connection can be healed eventually, because they don't want any of their unresolved issues coming back into your life. So yeah, because they're emotionally unbalanced as of right now, and they don't want to be. They still feel like you're a wish fulfillment though. They still want something with you, but they need to be able to clarify things with you, and they know that you're only going to accept truth from them, and honesty and open communication. You'll be fair with them, but you don't want to be sitting in confusion either. So it's kind of a weird one here. It's complicated, guys. Of course it's complicated. It always is. But anyway, guys, just don't jump to conclusions with whatever's going on or not going on with this person, because there's probably a lot of mystery and illusions to do with your connection as of right now, especially if things have not been really spoken. They could be going through a lot more behind the scenes that you have any knowledge of knowing that this person's going through, and that could be why they are keeping themselves separate. Okay, so anyway, whoever this resonates for, you know, sending love and light your way, because this is not easy. It's not easy, but sending love and light your way. I hope that you have enjoyed the reading, and I hope that it resonated, or even parts of it resonated. I have put a link at the end of the reading for the playlist for the Christmas countdown. If you haven't had a chance to check them out, then they are available in that last kind of link for you. Yeah, so I hope that you have a very good day, and hopefully we'll speak to you again tomorrow. So please take care of yourselves. Yeah, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye for now.